Hey guys, I decided to give all top solo queue legends a try this ranked season. First up is the friendliest murder bot in all of the Outlands, Pathfinder. We have to talk about the nerf. I was playing around with Pathfinder's grappling hook in the training route a lot in the end of season 4. Once the cooldown got nerfed, I left it behind, and the whole community went through a similar reaction. Initially, many top Pathfinder players started looking around for a new main, but sure enough, when some time passed by, people realized that Path is still super solid with the longer cooldown. Sure, you can't be as aggressive as you could be in the past, but the fact is that the grappling hook is going to get you out of any sticky situation, and it's still one of the best abilities in the game. Speaking of that, the skillful use of the hook is in the center of some of the craziest Apex highlight videos around the net. But what about us average gamers? Does it have any utility in the hands of an average gamer or even a noob? The short answer is a resounding yes, sure. Spend some time practicing in the training ground, keep slinging around like Spider-Man around World's Edge and King's Canyon, and sure enough, you too can become a grappling god. But even the extremely unflashy use of the hook is pretty amazing. It allows you to do so many things. You can close the distance between you and a teammate that just got ambushed. You can jump to the roof of a building to gain the high ground in an engagement with multiple teams. It also opens all sorts of vertical options for flanking or camping, if that's your cup of tea. The next important tool in your toolbox is of course the zipline gun. Pathfinder is one of 3 characters that allows the rapid transit of the entire squad across the map. It is on you to decide what is the optimal moment to use it correctly, either offensively or defensively. The cooldown is only 120 seconds, so please be generous. The simplest and least stressful use is to get your squad to a good position. This, more often than not, involves going to high ground. You can even access some areas of the map that are only accessible to other Pathfinders and maybe the most nimble and ambitious of Octanes. However, a lot of the time you will be using it in the heat of combat. This means that it is exclusively your call to evaluate the situation and make a call on your squad's behalf, usually resulting in some amazing clutch plays or being blamed for losing the match, #no pressure. In my 10 games, I mostly used it to get us away from a fight, or whatever you call that situation where people start poking each other from the 4 opposing ends of Capital City in order to turn their ammo into a purple or red Evo shield without a significant probability of anyone losing anything but their syringes or shield cells. With a little bit of imagination and the zipline of cooldown, the sky is the limit, literally. There is even a bunch of content creators that race each other across the map to see who can get the best time. They of course do this in the middle of a regular game, along to extremely unhappy teammates. In terms of utility, the zipline has a lot of similarities with Wraith's Dimensional Rift. One significant difference is the fact that you and your team will be taking the zipline in full sight of any player who is interested in your whereabouts. So try to give your zipline some cover when possible. Like, for example, shooting it in the space between 2 buildings that give you cover on each side. Insider knowledge is not what it used to be. Now that all recon legends can activate a survey beacon, Pathfinder definitely feels a bit less unique. The utility of the beacons, however, hasn't diminished at all. In fact, Respawn did some work on their algorithms for the rings, and they are now supposedly less predictable than ever. On top of that, you do get 10 seconds off your ultimate, so that's something I guess. In general, playing Pathfinder felt pretty good. I plan to go and try all of the 4 top legends ranked according to the highest kills per minute in the new season. I've been playing a lot of Mirage, Caustic and other less popular legends lately, and I have to say, I was surprised with Pathfinder. Picking him felt like an easy choice. It felt like I was doing something good for the whole team. and each game I felt much safer in the middle of a hectic fight involving multiple squads, knowing my trusty grappling hook is on standby to clean up any mess I made. I feel like snipers and long-range weapons in general are a lot more popular this season. Maybe with the changes to the way armor works, people are finding success downing components across the map more. Personally, I can't get enough of the buff triple take. It's a precise killing machine, sloppy support gun, and a shotgun all rolled up into one. Pathfinder's ability to perch on some of the most ridiculous and borderline illegal high ground locations on the map make him a top choice for anyone feeling the call of the purple ammo boxes. Over the course of 10 games I managed to get quite a bit of RP, 550 to be precise. Considering I haven't played Path in quite a bit, I'm more than happy with this result, especially when I compare it to the slugfest that was playing Mirage trying to rank up. Don't get me wrong, I love the Trickster, but sweaty early season solo queue is not his best place to shine. I invite you all to join in and do 10 drops with Pathfinder. See how it feels. I for one definitely see the appeal. I'm seriously considering maining him this season.